Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have a great article for you guys from Fierce Wireless. I'll leave it in the description so you guys could check it out. So Dish files for extension to buy 800 megahertz spectrum from T-Mobile. So they simply don't have the cash on hand to make this purchase. And right now it's tough for them to get going on the debt market because they don't really have any assets to put up. They already borrowed money against their spectrum. So it's just a tough time right now for Dish. They're the ones that are going to really struggle to try to gain financing to make any bigger purchases. That's why I say, US Cellular is impossible for Dish to even consider. So they have to work on financing the $3.5 billion worth of spectrum that T-Mobile has today. That's the 800 megahertz. And Dish already invested billions of dollars into the network, deploying the radios to support that spectrum. So that's already, as soon as the license are transferred to Dish, once they pay, that spectrum can be lit up immediately. So the interesting part, Dish asked for a 10-month extension so they can gather up the money. It seems most analysts are assuming that T-Mobile is against this. I'm going to say the opposite. I'm going to say I think T-Mobile should play ball here. What does T-Mobile have to lose? They have nothing deployed on their current tower sites to support 800. Nothing. There's not a single N26 radio on a T-Mobile tower. Not one. Because T-Mobile knew from the beginning, per their agreement, they could not use that spectrum. If Dish did not play ball and they weren't going to try to get the spectrum, they would have had to pay T-Mobile $72 million from a sort of like a breakup fee, and then T-Mobile was going to have to auction that spectrum. They could not make use of it under any circumstance. So why should T-Mobile be against this? And plus, if the DOJ and the FCC grant this extension, there's nothing T-Mobile can do anyway. Right? The whole thing about the merger between them and Sprint was to make Dish a viable fourth option. This is a way to do that. Give Dish more time to gather up the 3.5 billion. It's a lot of money for the spectrum, but it's spectrum that they need in the greenfield. They need this spectrum to have their sites reach as far as they possibly can. They have 600, but they don't have it on a nationwide scale. 800 would give them nationwide spectrum. Sprint had that spectrum. It's 5x5 on a nationwide scale. In the border regions, it's going to be tricky, just like it was with Sprint. I think in some of the border regions around Canada, I think Sprint had to cut it down to 3x3, which whatever. It's not going to perform great, but it gives them some coverage and penetration from low band. So just wanted to bring that up for you guys. Dish filed extension. I think T-Mobile should play ball here. And like I said, if the FCC and the DOJ say yes, there isn't much T-Mobile can do. They just have to follow that extension, and they have to follow the agreement. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.